Laurie, after 19 years here at Boston Town, you've finally hung up the boots, a day you've probably been dreading for a long time. Can you talk to me about how you're feeling?
Yeah, listen, 19 seasons, I enjoyed every minute of it, Charlie, to be honest. Obviously, there's so many stories, there's so many ups and downs, but all in all, I had a great day. If we're realistic, I've stopped kind of playing proper for a while, but I've been lucky with all the managers, and I just want to thank every manager that has been involved and managed me so far. It's given me opportunities to play, so thank you all of them. But yeah, all in all, I've been on and off the pitch, and I played and I helped behind the scenes, and I think it's time to go, and I enjoyed every second of it. So yeah, thank you to all the managers and players and everyone that I've kind of been connected to.
You joined back in the 2005-2006 season. Can you take me back to the beginning? What was it like back then?
Yeah, a bit different. Back in the day, there's a lot of stories that obviously you and everyone else knows, but once again, completely different kind of environment to what it is now, in so many ways. And but again, I played with so many top quality players, and I could name so many, but we'll be here for another 2 hours. So I'd just like to say again, massive thanks to all the players I play with, and it's such a good club to be involved with. I enjoyed every second of it.
Laurie, you've played over 500 appearances. That's a standout on its own. But you must have so many standout games. Have you got any that come to mind?
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of FA Cup games. I think 08, 09, like a FA Cup qualifier, I scored a winner down here. That takes me back. Then obviously finals, cup finals, playoffs. Last season's playoffs again. I didn't play, but obviously being involved with it, it's been such a buzz. Playing, being involved around this great squad that we have. I've got too many memories to kind of bring back, but I enjoyed every second of it. So yeah, it's just a really good kind of way to go out.
You must have played with a lot of brilliant players. Is there any standout brilliant players that you've played with?
Yeah, there's a lot of very good players that I play with. There's a lot of quality. There's a lot of players that played with us and ended up playing Football League, played internationally even. So, but yeah, I've had 4 seasons with a lad called Gary Poole. He played for Nottingham Forest and several league clubs. He was probably one of the best we kind of play with. There's so many other players that I can name, but Bully is probably the one that I could name top of my head.
You've been a director now for a few years. What's made the decision now to hang up the boots?
There's a couple of things that obviously come, such as you know, I'm 44, 8 years of age. First of all, you with the modern game and the fitness, you have to be unbelievably devoted to play and to keep up with them. So, first of all, fitness. Second of all, I've got obviously a family. I've got children. I want to spend time with them. I've got a partner that we've probably every Saturday for the last 20 years. It was just football. So on that note, absolutely thankful for that she's kind of allowed me to do all this for all these years. So it's a family life, obviously, but nevertheless, I took up on a role with the club, so I'm not going anywhere. I'm giving 100% to the club now behind scenes. I'm one of the directors. I'm going to work very closely with Chris and his team in terms of signing players, being involved in terms of off the field kind of decisions around players. So I enjoy that side of it, and that's what's going to be the next step for me, stepping back and kind of helping the club behind the scenes as much as I can.
Obviously, you've been doing the director role for a while. Obviously, moving from the on the pitch to off the pitch. How has the transition been?
I've been very lucky. Obviously, I've been very lucky. A lot of managers and a lot of players kept me going in terms of the social side of it. And not just that though, but off the pitch, you just got to make sure you look after yourself and make sure you kind of fit and you're ready for keeping it kind of going. And basically that's how I kept it going this long.
Lori, you're one of these people when you come down to Boston Town where you mention the word GOAT and people mention you. You're going to be one of these people that are going to have a legacy here for a lifetime. How does that make you feel?
It's surreal really, because obviously I started as a player and all I wanted to obviously this club to do well on the pitch. Then things moved on and I helped them in the dugout. Then slowly obviously I got involved behind scenes. But I love this club so much and I want this club to do well and progress and do better and better every year. And ultimately that's my goal, to just better everyone around and make sure that we all kind of enjoy it, and especially the youth side of it, and especially the young kids coming up. I want to create, and we want to create behind scenes with the board of directors, an environment that the kids can actually thrive and get into this first team and produce players that can actually play this level. That's my goal now off the pitch. Working very closely to Luke Goodyear, who's an absolutely amazing guy, doing absolutely amazing things behind scenes with the youth setup. So I'll be working closely to him, with him, and make sure that we get kids in here that want to play for the first team in years to come.
So I've known you now, Lori, for about 9 months, 10 months, and this is a question I've been dying to ask you because I know you personally. Do you think you're going to miss the changing room atmosphere?
Oh, 100%, Charlie. I mean, look, that question is, I've been asked that question for the last 2 weeks every day by several people, and the worst thing is that, I'm going to miss the lads, I'm going to miss the banter, I'm going to miss the changing room, and I think whoever's going to ask you that question, and the answer is always yes. The only thing that kept me and the thing that keeps you going is that banter and the lads and the changing room, and it'll be very hard to kind of not go in there before the game and not kind of be part of a changing room and everything that goes with the changing room in terms of banter and fines and the good things and the bad things and everything that happens in there stays in there, and I'll be missing it badly, but it's time for me, and I've been so lucky to play for so long and fortunate. So thanks a lot again to everyone, fans that turned up today, clapped me off, thank you so much. The board of directors, thank you so much. My family, friends especially, got so many friends, so many players turned up that I played with, so thank you so much. And you, Charlie, since you come in, I just want to say massive thanks to you. I had so many phone calls, emails, text messages there, our Facebook and our social media is turning around to the good, so just want to give you the shout out that probably we don't really hear it enough. So I want to say massive thanks to you for everything you do behind scenes and after every game and in a clubhouse. So we'll have a beer in there later on, you and me.
Finally, have you got a word for the fans that have watched you for all these years?
Yeah, so as you know, we are not obviously a 1,000, 2,000 crowd every week. We're not a massive crowd that is there but the ones that they've been there since the beginning, thank you. The ones that they've been loyal and with us for so long and with me, thank you so much. For the ones that just joined and they've been loud for the last 18 months where we've been having an absolute amazing kind of time, thank you so much. Keep coming, keep bringing your friends, tell your neighbors, tell your cousins and tell your family. There's a very good club, there's a very good community down here. We want you down here And yeah, I enjoyed every moment of it. So thank you so much. I'll see you in the bar for a beer. And anytime you're down here, we'll have a chat and a banter about football.